The emergency klaxons wailed across the bridge of the Terran Defiance as Captain Barris studied the tactical display with an expression that could only be described as mildly amused. Red dots, thousands of them, swarmed toward Earth's outer defensive perimeter like angry hornets. "Sir!" Communications Officer Melissa called out, her voice steady despite the chaos erupting around them. "The Galactic hegemony is broadcasting on all frequencies." They're gloating." Barris raised an eyebrow. "Put it through." The main view screen flickered to life, revealing the grotesque visage of High Commander Zek Thul, his 4 eyes gleaming with malicious satisfaction. His translator rendered his chittering speech into flat mechanical English. "Primitive humans of the Sol system, your resistance ends today. We have assembled the greatest armada in galactic history, over 10,000 vessels from 47 species. Your pathetic world will burn, and your species will serve as livestock for the hegemony's expansion. Surrender now, and we may allow some of you to live as slaves." The transmission cut out, leaving the bridge in tense silence. Melissa glanced at her captain, expecting to see fear or at least concern. Instead, she found him chuckling softly. "Sir?" she ventured. Barris turned to his tactical officer. "Lieutenant Chen, remind me, how long did it take us to build the Sol defense grid?" 18 months, sir. Working around the clock." "And how many species contributed to the hegemony's greatest armada in galactic history?" 47 according to their broadcast, Chen replied, confusion evident in his voice. Barris nodded thoughtfully. "Fascinating. 47 species, probably centuries of coordination, and they managed to scrape together 10,000 ships." He paused, savoring the moment. "Melissa, open a channel to Earth Command." "Channel open, sir." "Admiral Harrison, this is Captain Barris. The hegemony has arrived with their Grand Armada. Permission to demonstrate why they should have done their homework first?" Admiral Harrison's weathered face appeared on a secondary screen, wearing an expression that matched Barris's amusement. "Permission granted, Captain. Show them what happens when you threaten humanity's home." Barris settled back in his command chair. "Melissa, broadcast this on all frequencies. I want everyone to hear this, including our uninvited guests." As the communication systems came online, Barris spoke in a calm, conversational tone that somehow made his words more terrifying than any battle cry. "High Commander Zek Thul, this is Captain Barris of the Terran Defense Force. We received your surrender demand and frankly we're flattered. 10,000 ships, 47 species, you really shouldn't have gone to all that trouble." He paused, studying his tactical display as if reading a shopping list. "You see, there's something you might have missed in your intelligence gathering. We humans have a saying, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough. While your 47 species spent centuries playing by galactic rules of engagement, we spent the last 2 years breaking every single one of them." The bridge crew exchanged glances, barely contained excitement rippling through their ranks. They'd trained for this moment, dreamed of it, and now it was finally here. "Computer," Barris called out casually. "Activate Sol Defense Protocol Omega. Authorization Barris 77 Alpha." The tactical display transformed. Where moments before had shown empty space around Earth's solar system, thousands upon thousands of new contacts suddenly appeared. Hidden weapon platforms, cloaked destroyer squadrons, and massive orbital defense stations flickered into existence like stars being born. Melissa's console erupted with data streams. "Sir, all defense platforms are online. We're showing..." "My God. We're showing over 50,000 active combat units." 50,000? Barris mused. "That seems low. Melissa, did we remember to count the asteroid mining platforms we converted to kinetic bombardment stations?" "No, sir, those would bring us to roughly 75,000. "And the moon?" Melissa's fingers flew across her console. "The Luna-based defense arrays add another 20,000 discrete targeting systems, sir." Barris nodded approvingly. "So let's see. 95,000 active defensive units, all built by one species in less than 2 years, defending one system." He leaned forward, his voice taking on an edge that could cut through hull plating. "High Commander, you brought 10,000 ships to threaten our home." "That's adorable. We brought 95,000 reasons why you should reconsider." The enemy formation, which had been advancing with the confidence of overwhelming numbers, began to waver. Ships broke formation as sensor operators finally began detecting the massive defensive network that had been hidden from their scans. But here's the thing, Barris continued, his tone becoming almost conversational again. We're not unreasonable. We'll give you the same choice you gave us. Surrender now, submit to Terran authority, and we might let some of your ships leave intact. Or, he gestured to his tactical officer. Lieutenant Chen's hands moved across his console with practiced efficiency. Or we demonstrate why humanity earned the nickname, the species that militarizes everything. Did you know we turned our asteroid mining operation into the largest kinetic weapon array in the galaxy? We converted our orbital garbage collection system into a debris field generator. Hell, we weaponized our weather satellites. On the view screen, the hegemony fleet's formation continued to deteriorate, as more and more of Earth's hidden defenses revealed themselves. What had seemed like certain victory now looked like an elaborate trap. High Commander Zekthul's image flickered back onto the main screen, his four eyes wide with what might have been fear, or possibly respect. This is impossible. Our intelligence indicated you were a primitive species, barely space-capable. Barris smiled, and it wasn't a pleasant expression. Your intelligence was wrong about a lot of things. Here's a free lesson in human nature. We don't just prepare for war, we prepare for every conceivable war, against every conceivable enemy, in every conceivable scenario. Then we prepare for the wars we can't conceive of, just to be safe. Melissa watched the tactical display as hegemony ships began powering down their weapons and reversing course. Some of the smaller vessels were already broadcasting surrender signals. Your choice, Commander, Barris said. Surrender and learn what human hospitality looks like, or test human military doctrine. I promise you, only one of those options ends with your fleet intact. The silence stretched for long moments before Zekthul's shoulders sagged in defeat. The Galactic hegemony surrenders to the Terran Defense Force. As the enemy fleet powered down their weapons, Barris turned to Melissa. Send a message to Admiral Harrison. Tell her the galaxy's about to learn that attacking humanity isn't just inadvisable. It's educational. And humans love being teachers. Melissa couldn't help but smile as she composed the message. Another day, another species learning why the rest of the galaxy had started calling humans the ones you don't mess with. Outside the viewports, Earth continued its steady rotation, peaceful and blue, protected by the most paranoid, over-engineered, and devastatingly effective defense network the galaxy had ever seen. Humanity had just given the universe a lesson it wouldn't soon forget.